You can catch me at the races throwing money out the roof. Bitches said my line can't answer if ain't no money coming too. I should left playing to right you.
Hey yo, geeks, you made this?
Bankroll, shopping, new chain, watches.
Welcome in. Welcome back
Yes,
to
sir.
Sessions Podcast, where you
You
can't get in if you don't put in.
Yes, sir, man.
Welcome back. We one host short today, but we gonna make the 2-man work. You feel me?
Absolutely, you know.
Welcome y'all back. But before we get too far in it, thank y'all for clicking to this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
If you're on Twitter, you're on TikTok, make sure you like, you follow, you share this with your friends, you
See
can
it on
interact with us.
Instagram, like, post on your story, repost. You feel me? We appreciate all the interactions, man. Comment something. Shoot, give us some ideas. Don't hesitate. You feel me? Let thoughts be known. You feel me? Let us know what you think about the takes. You feel me? Something out there. Like it's been a minute since we came back on here, bro.
It's only been a week. It may feel like it, but
It feel like it.
just got pushed.
Like a lot's been happening since, though. You know what I'm saying, man?
It just got pushed back a lot this week. Before we get into it, have we found the kryptonite? Have we found kryptonite?
I mean, outside of the Cup champions, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think, you know what I'm saying. I think the Spurs got it figured out, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like that was gonna be something brewing up, honestly, in the West, bro. For the Thunder, I never saw it for them, bro. And honestly, they sparked it up once they claimed they was coming for that record. I just seen it coming, man. To go 3-0 against the Thunder, Spurs got to know something. Or hey, man, like honestly, it's just watching. It's not like it's just Wemby either, you know. Even though he's phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but especially like when he came back during the in-season tournament, and he was on the minute restriction. He balled out. He balled out that fourth quarter.
Shout out Club 520, even though they be having some crazy takes, you feel me? But look, you feel me? I'm gonna say this though, Behan and Mook had some good points, you feel me? The one key to the Thunders, besides like you said, everybody else, is De'Aaron Fox. On top of him being quick,
Oh yeah, with the Spurs.
on top of him being quick, now he has a shot.
He does. Oh yeah. Nah, De'Aaron Fox been
Like I'm talking about step back.
I feel like
Cool.
De'Aaron. That's something that's very underrated in his game. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. His speed, the finishing is all there, but even when he was in Sacramento, you could tell. Like as the years went on, he was working on his shot. That boy was doing his thing, man. You feel me? Especially like that little mid and arc game. You feel me? And then he even spread it out to the three now. Like De'Aaron Fox, he's nice, bro. But it's like, shoot, the whole team, honestly, like everybody really plays their role in San Antonio, but the guards they got is just disgusting, bro. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper is nasty rookie year. You feel me? Freaking like I feel like a fan. Like damn man.
Nah, they hold like I was like I told you,
bro.
I had
Cell is nice over there. My bad. What you saying?
I had this. I told you I had this discussion with this dude in my job. Like he don't feel like that. He said the Spurs the only team that deep. Yes, that deep, but it's a whole bunch of other teams that the league that's deep. But we talk about the Spurs, but even with the thing with De'Aaron Fox, he already fast. He made people feel uncomfortable. You feel me? And like people said, and like they were saying, Thunder thrive off of playing at their pace. You feel me? Playing and trying to get and control the shots. De'Aaron Fox made them feel uncomfortable because you don't know if this nigga about to boom, 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 cut to the basket. Nah, he switch. You used to him cut to the basket. Nah, you about to either be hesitant guarding him because you think he about to cut to the basket. No, I'm about to step back and shoot a three.
Yeah, you're not too sure about how he moves. You feel me? And the way the Thunder really defends, like they really play on like a lot of either like they switch perfectly, but they're very physical defensively. You feel me? Like they very hands on, low key. So like play like De'Aaron Fox. Shoot, Stephon Castle, all of them. They got a bunch of speedy players, and then you got the physical brutes and Harrison Barnes. You got Keldon Johnson out there. Like he's nice, man. I mean, Wemby, you feel me? Obviously off the sides, their whole team is pretty deep. You feel me? And they got nice players to know the system.
Yeah, and another thing they said too. I didn't realize Harrison Barnes is only 33. Like he's not that old for real.
Dog of a vet.
Like and NBA, like the odds now, he old, but he really not old. He 33. He still got another 7 years for real left in him if he playing the way he been playing. You feel me?
I mean, never know.
That's
I don't
a crazy.
think he averaged anything less than 13 or 15, something like that, man. He's been moving, man.
He's a championship caliber player. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, experience. That's a good vet to have on your team. You feel me? And then he's playing at the 4. He's guarding majority of like you feel me. He's not without saying either guarding the best player, if not you feel me. Your dominant 2 guard through 4, one or the other. He's out there giving you boards. He's stretching the floor. Like he doesn't take too many shots or bad attempts. Honestly, like they got a good foundation over there. And then Luke Cornett at backup, nasty. That's a great hustle player to have coming off your bench when Wembanyama is out.
Playoff series for them is gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty seeing who they match up with. I can't lie.
Cause they not. That's another thing. They not scared of them either. Like they play them head up. They don't care about none of the hype. They don't care about that record.
I like the coach. Yeah, no, I like the coach over there in San Antonio too. He really believes in that team he's developing. Like he doesn't just rely on Wemby or just rely on one player or anything. Like they figure it out as a whole. Yeah, once everybody gets it rolling too, like it's nasty. It's pretty nasty to see.
And they still young, like they said. Yes, the Thunder young, but they gonna get complacent now. They got a ring.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They shouldn't be, especially considering it's like your formula is your big 3, mainly your MVP player. But hey, I mean, if the rest of the cast, you feel me, is on that championship hangover, they gotta figure it out quick before playoff time come in. Otherwise, they gonna be at risk of their seeding. I don't know if they'll be able to bounce back.
You really do, you feel me? Because it ain't just like y'all one off, you feel me? Y'all got potential to be a dynasty now, you feel me? It's a lot of other younger teams that got, you feel me, that they want it now, you feel me? Pistons is another young team. They're not in the same conference, but that's another young team that want it now, you feel me?
Yeah.
They went from having the worst losing stretch in the NBA to 2 years later being number 1 seed in their conference.
Similar to how the Thunder was, honestly.
Yeah, you feel me?
Very similar.
And it was all off of draft picks and trades. You feel me? It's all homegrown talent that we got over here. Same thing with them, you feel me? Well, most of them not really homegrown, you feel me? It's just underrated talent. Because Shot gonna be 9 years in the league now?
Yeah, but to be fair, he did spend the majority of his years with the Thunder. He only spent a year with the Clippers. 2 years.
And it's just crazy to think about, you feel me? And now look where he at, you feel me? And everything else they got that was off the picks, you feel me? It's crazy to think J-Dub, who could have got J-Dub before the Thunder?
I think a couple of teams passed up on him, but I'm trying to really remember what trade he came from. I think he was also part of the Paul George trade, if I'm not mistaken.
Paul George, you really fucked up the league. I hope you know that.
Man.
Like, your one decision just made the whole league what it is now. I ain't gonna lie. You could have stayed the course where you was at.
It would have allowed it to stay big. Flashy as a player, Paul George I don't think he was ever gonna win anything. I'm not gonna lie. And this is the player that ended my favorite. That was on the team that ended my favorite players. Didn't work.
Yeah, no, them Pacer days. The next time I'm supposed to bring him back.
Yeah, PG should stay where he's at.
No.
Not like he doing Philly any good, but I mean, he doing the league any harm where he at,
They got VJ, you feel me?
I don't know where that's going to take them. I honestly had higher expectations for the 76ers. I didn't think that the East would be how it is right now. I thought Cleveland would be a bit higher than what they were. I thought the Hawks would as well. I didn't think the Celtics would still be a top 3 seed.
JB has proven that he's worth that contract.
100%. That team is really just deep. They always seem to keep a good roster. They're good coaches. I mean,
yeah, Joe, as crazy as he is, he know what he doing out there.
No faking. Then shoot, like you said, JB's playing good ball. Still got Derek White out there giving him valuable minutes. That's a problem. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, those are certified starters all around the league. And I say they go out there, they easily get you 15, 20, 25 points. And when JB isn't rolling himself. And then they still got the support of they got a lot over there. They still got Anthony Simons coming off the bench. They got Quetta. He's a nice big for them. They really just got a lot, man. I hate to see it from them, truthfully. Yeah, sure. Hawks, they just got Trae Young back. I'm hoping to see them live up to the standards I actually had expected for them.
How you feel about what JJ Redick said about the team in the press conference?
What's that?
He was basically running them down, saying the effort's not there. We need to get to it. You feel me? And people, saying like what's going on over there. They got LeBron back. They, been going on a losing stretch. They've been looking good, but they ain't been winning no games.
Yeah.
And they saying, you feel me, why you out here talking to the media about this stuff instead of talking to your team about this, you feel me? But culture thing, like nigga said, it's not a podcast no more, you feel me? You coach Reddit now. He gotta take that, you feel me? He can't just
Can't argue that, but I mean, who is to say that this isn't already being said to the team? Keep in mind, he is a player. He was a player. So I feel like anything he would say to the media is something that he would have for sure already said to his team. I don't doubt that. I just feel like, the Lakers, they just have a very questionable roster itself. Like they have amazing talent, or they have well-known players and everything, but it's just all about it coming together well. And I don't know how that goes between LeBron James' age. You got to worry about the health of some of your players. DeAndre Ayton has identity crisis at some time. You don't know what version of him you're getting all the way. Roy Hachimura is like a Swiss Army knife that sometimes is, you feel me, the winning factor of a game, or sometimes take away. It's like, is Austin Reeves really going to be that solidified third? Is Luka, you feel me, going to be there when they need him? I don't know. It's tough.
It's a lot of stuff they got to figure out, man. They, like you said, bro, I don't know. Like, even though, like I said, LeBron, he gonna have them spurts. Like, people got to understand, like, he at that point now, he's at that age where he's not gonna be consistently doing what we think he about to be doing. He's gonna have spurts where he dropped them points to do that every so often. He's not gonna do that every game.
LeBron isn't coming out giving you 45 for no reason. Back like that.
He's not doing that no more, bro. Like I get it, you feel me? He's still out there moving, but he got about another. If he don't retire this year, he got one more year left. At most, you feel me? At most, you feel me? Because he probably trying to play with Bryce, you feel me?
Yeah,
trying to play
one or two more.
Yeah, you feel me?
If he really thug it out.
Yeah, if he want to play with Bryce, he'll probably thug it out for a little bit more. But you feel me? Bronny already looking like he's set over there. You feel me? He young. He gonna be able to work with Luka. He a developmental piece. You got what you wanted, and by that time, Bryce will be on his way to the league.
Yeah.
Bryce might be a higher pick than Bronny.
9 times out of 10. I'm just imagine the luck of getting both your sons on the same team. And on top of it, you're getting both brothers on the same team. Like, man, who's really seen that?
LeVar Ball, you would never.
Punch in the air.
I mean,
So close.
he still did something though. You feel me? He got all his. He got two or three. Well, he got 3 or 3. You feel me?
He got all his sons to touch the NBA.
Yeah, he got 3 or 3. You feel me? He got 3 or 3.
We stand on that.
LeVar Ball, you feel me? He might be one of the. He might be top tier. You feel me? NBA dad out there. You feel me?
I know.
But did your Giants win or did they lose against the Raiders? Or is that tomorrow?
I believe that this is tomorrow. Double check and see, but I believe.
Are we tanking?
Are you guys? Who are you looking for? What does the team need, by the way? I was wondering. I was thinking when I saw the game result.
Quarterback.
When I saw the result of the game, I was thinking like, "Whoa!" I thought it was Christmas. This isn't Thanksgiving.
All right, man.
I was just wondering. No way. I was watching the game, though, did you?
I was at work.
Okay.
I didn't want to watch. I didn't want to see us get our ass tapped.
I wasn't hearing about it.
Holy belt.
Illegal belt.
Holy belt.
Shout out.
No, absolutely not. But real question though, are you taking? You feel me? Why not get that first pick, or try to get that first pick next year?
I mean, we're New York, bro. We don't intentionally think, bro. To be honest. It's never gonna happen out of us. We try every game. Desperately.
So what are you gonna see if y'all get that first pick then?
We blessed by the draft guys. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope whatever top pick that we get, either we draft what we need or we use it to get the capital to once again draft what we need. Like, I look forward to it.
Trade pick. Y'all can get a nice one. I just don't know what y'all would get. What do y'all need? You feel me? Another receiver, some no defense. Some no defense.
I would say need another receiver. Probably could go for like somebody in the secondary, like another cornerback, maybe. Nah, we cool on safeties. Yeah, another corner can never go wrong. I'd really say somebody on the line. Like I feel like we would need like a guard. Yeah, left or right guard, something. Maybe a new tackle. I wouldn't mind just upgrading that line in general. Get somebody solid. Now outside of that, maybe another linebacker, tight end. You really can't go wrong with it, man. I feel like we cool though, for the most part. Outside of anything that we wouldn't get in the draft, we probably end up getting in free agency.
I think it's time we move on from Jared Goff, man.
No, you don't think that. Jared Goff has broken how many accolades for the Detroit Lions since he's gotten here? You are thankful for Jared Goff.
Nigga, we need that, and we need some more. We need better coordinators. We need some
that
people
is the need right there.
We need better coordinators because there's no way Ben Johnson got the Bears looking like the way they do.
He got them boys lit. Division leader lit. I ain't gonna lie. Never did I expect it. I riddled at it or hinted at it, you feel me? But I didn't actually expect Ben Johnson to actually tee up the Bears like that. Really get their offense rolling. Hey. And I see.
It's a lot of nice upstarts, man. Oh no, we haven't really got to talk about this on the pod. How you feeling about Mr. Perfect Timing, man?
Ain't gonna lie to you, man. They really should have just gave my boy the keys from the jump, man. Like I feel like
that's what I've been saying from the jump, man.
I feel like Cleveland got a bad issue with like supporting their players, or I don't know whether it's like getting the right caster on them, or even just, you feel me, putting that faith and developing them right. Like, they fumbled Baker Mayfield, they fumbled Deshaun Watson when they had him, they fumbled any quarterback that actually got him into the playoffs. Like, well, not Deshaun Watson fumbled himself.
My thing is this, you feel me? I get it, you feel me? My nigga a rookie, he can make them interceptions, you feel me? Them bad throws and all that, you feel me? But let's talk about how this nigga is dotting up niggas 60 yards down the field, you feel me?
He's playing good ball.
Nigga is breaking tackles 2 at a time, you feel me? And running for 15 yards.
Absolutely.
Stepping up in the pocket, you feel me? Getting hit at, throwing dots, you feel me?
Like, no. Like, I don't believe Dylan Gabriel would have did half as good. Like, or I feel like, honestly, you put Shedeur Sanders in for a lot of the games that they played earlier in the season, they win at least half more. Like, half. I'm just being honest. Like, it's just a vast difference in quarterbacks. And they had a lot of quarterbacks to really work with. Granted, I don't know what they saw at the beginning of the season in Joe Flacco. Shout out to Joe Flacco. But they should have believed in they should believe in Shedeur.
Hey man,
That's that.
I already know how you feel, but theoretically, how would you feel if y'all got that?
If we had Shedeur,
Yes.
I probably would have been into the same situation of wanting us to either start him or start Jameis Winston, because Russell Wilson was never the answer. But truthfully, I'm satisfied with Jackson Dart. He does fit the Giants scheme, or just in general. He just fits the Giants as an organization. He seems like a perfect choice.
Getting on him a Scatterbo. They got that connection already, just like Shador got connection with Isaiah Bond
And Harold Fanning.
and Judkins.
Mhm. Like honestly, I feel like when neighbors come back, it'll be nasty. And then if we were able to draft another talented receiver, Dart's gonna be able to just feed him. Man. Like it's gonna be nasty.
How you feeling y'all tight ends?
I wouldn't mind if we got another one, but for what we have, they're serviceable. And Jackson Dart, he's nice with them. He has a connection with Bellinger and Theo Johnson for sure. I wouldn't mind if we upgraded at the tight end position, though. If there is one that's draftable.
What's your playoff predictions, man?
Mm. As far as like who goes where, or like who's matching up with who, if playoffs were to start today.
Shit. I'm not 100% sure.
So the Broncos and the Seahawks will be the ones with the 5 weeks. For the wild card in the AFC, we'll be looking at the Patriots versus the Chargers, Jaguars versus the Texans, and the Steelers versus the Bills. Then in the NFC, you would have the Bears versus the Packers, the Eagles versus the Rams, and the Panthers versus the Niners. Shout out to the Panthers.
If they manage to beat the Niners,
Realistically, I actually have the Panthers beating the
I'm not mad at it, bro.
Niners. I do.
Them niggas been on one, bro.
I feel like the Panthers have they caught their groove. I feel like that's not gonna go how it went last time they played them. Yeah, I expect Carolina to be able to put them away this time. For the Eagles versus Rams, I expect that to be a great match. Truthfully, it really depends on who's all available. I'm not gonna lie. Like fully healthy game, I'm expecting the Eagles to really do their thing as long as Jalen Hurts can stay level-headed against that Rams defense, and as long as he could make plays himself and find his receivers and options, I feel like they should probably be able to edge it out because I don't know if the Rams are gonna have everybody available. And Puka Nacua, he's crazy. I won't deny it. He's crazy. Kyron Williams, nice. They got other receivers as well. Tight end, nice. But without Devontae, that heavy double me option in the red zone, I don't know how that's going to go without for them. Granted, they were able to beat them earlier in the season. I don't know. Oh no, they lost. They did. They almost beat.
Thing is, like you said, fully healthy. I just need if the Eagles playing like how you said they is, then yeah, they probably should win. But I don't know. Matthew Stafford been on a different type of tear this season.
He has.
This that Matthew Stafford that won the ring type of look.
Matthew Stafford, that's debatably, possibly MVP.
Yeah, you feel me? Like
He's playing amazingly this year. I can't argue.
he's out there slinging that rock, and it's going straight to Puka Nacua.
Yeah, that's the one thing about it. You're not lying there. And then you got the Bears and the Packers. I don't know if Jordan Love is going to be playing. Malik Willis really isn't a bad option as far as the backup QB, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to beat the Bears, man. The Bears really been doing their thing. And, I just don't know. I don't see them slowing down, truthfully. Like, I expect them to be getting more comfortable, finding themselves a bit more, especially as they get into the playoffs. You know, I expect bigger plays, more scoring out of Ben Johnson and that group. Honestly, I don't see them. I don't see them being a first round exit.
How you feel about that Bills game, man?
thing about them, they're going against the Steelers. Like, it's a tough matchup right there. That was a very tough matchup right
Is
there.
DK gonna be back in town?
I am. I would like to think so.
And the nigga is suspended for some goofy shit.
Very much so. But I don't know, man. Mike Tomlin isn't an easy opponent to knock off in the playoffs. But if it was anybody to do it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Josh Allen and the Bills because once again, shoot, I feel like they're the most offensive heavy team right now in the playoffs. Outside of possibly maybe the Rams, Seahawks, or I guess you could say the Patriots. Drake May has been playing pretty nice. Like, I can't argue it. But I feel like as far as experience goes, from out of everybody that I do see in the playoffs, I feel like Josh Allen's probably gonna bring it the best as far as QB. But I would like to see the Bills come out on top of the Steelers. I feel like they'd be able to do it. And then you got the Jaguars and the Texans. CJ Stroud is back. But Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars are playing crazy. I can't lie.
Travis Hunter, has he been contributing?
He's out for the season.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he's out for the season. They've just been doing good with like their core in general. Between Travis Etienne, they've been doing good with Parker Washington, Brenton Strange, Brian Thomas. Okay, it's been a couple of people, and Trevor Lawrence himself. Sure, he's been making plays. There was one game he had I think like 5 or 6 touchdowns. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they might make a decent run this year. And then the draft get back, you feel me? Actually contribute with
a
it.
different team next year.
Yeah.
Not lying.
So who you got going to the Super Bowl, man?
I feel like it really depends. You got the Broncos #1 seed. Once again, I feel like the Bills. I really feel like they're possibly going to be the ones coming out of the AFC. If it's not the Bills, I wouldn't be surprised if either the Patriots or I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos were able to pull it together and sneak one in. But I really see the Bills making it to the Super Bowl, coming out of the AFC, and then for the NFC, assuming everybody can get back healthy and they keep playing the ball they were playing all year, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams were able to make it there and we get a Rams versus Bills Super Bowl. But if not the Rams, it would really depend. I could see Philly somehow scraping their way back there, especially if they're able to lock in like they normally do this time of year. And outside of that, if I had to give a killer third, I really wouldn't be surprised. Like, who knows, man? Like, if Ben Johnson and them, if they were somehow able to make their way, that would be crazy. Make history for Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is scary. Yeah, no. Realistically, I probably think it's going to be probably the Rams and the Bills or the Eagles and the Bills. That's just more realistic. I feel like it might be Josh Allen year, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Or somehow Matthew Stafford do it. I feel like that Super Bowl, either way you go, if it's the Bills and the Eagles, that's going to be a good one. If it's the Bills and the Rams, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Can't argue that. Can you imagine though? How would it feel if your old coordinator was somehow get to the Super Bowl?
I'd be
And
happy for
imagine
him.
they win it.
I'd be happy for him. The Bears.
That'd be their first Super Bowl in 40 years that they won.
You know that picture of that mask and they got the smiley face and you crying under? Feel me? That's gonna be me. Feel me?
Like, what if he stayed? Crazy.
But a lot of other shit in sports was happening. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That boy Anthony Joshua put Jake Paul down in round 6 of their fight.
Honestly,
It was a clean right hook to the jaw.
that's a nasty match to watch. I'm not gonna lie. It really was. Like, I've never watched a boxing match like that. I've never seen like somebody just falling all over the match or like trying to take down the opponent, wrapping them by the legs. I just don't get it. I, he showed heart though. He showed heart for stepping into that ring. He fought him at the end of the day, and to shout out Jake Paul, man. He tried, but yeah, Anthony Joshua, he went in and did what he was supposed to do for sure. Might have took him a little bit longer, but that just shows that Jake Paul is talented too.
One
It's
one
not
thing I
just-
can't say about Jake Paul,
Mhm.
he do got a strong chin. He didn't go down like how I thought he was.
It's not just for show. He was moving around a lot.
No, I'm talking about when he got knocked out. I thought he was gonna be like flat. You like only he got up after a minute. Like it took him a second, but he got up. Like he wasn't like out. But them hits got to him. It's just the thing. Like even though people was hyping up, he got some hits, and them hits wasn't doing nothing.
I mean, at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua could play it tough, but yeah, he did still get. He landed some hits, a few hits on him. But I'm gonna say, yeah, at the end of the day, all that fatigue was definitely gonna catch up with Jake Paul, especially with how he was moving. He was dodging a lot of hits, but he was moving a lot. It was a lot of unnecessary moving.
It was too much running. All that trying to tackle, all that tackling, and trying to clinch.
And then even with just how strong of a fighter Anthony Joshua is and how heavy those hits are, it was times he was hitting Jake Paul through his guard and knocking him against the rope off the hit alone.
Literally, that was every time he did that. He was literally dodging. He was dodging it, and he was still hitting him. That it just made it look like it was a dodge, but he was still hitting him at the same time because he was moving him.
Like, there's really nothing he could do. I'm not gonna lie. But
It was just crazy to see Anthony Joshua like get into it at like round 4 or 5. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna start."
you see, you definitely see when he started to pick up the pace a little bit on him.
He was
And
like,
just started to overwhelm him.
Yeah. It was like round 5 when he kept landing on hits. I'm like, ooh.
You saw the difference.
Ooh.
The difference in both experience and definitely the size. The size and the strength. They immediately showed. Like, he stood over him. He looked like a giant compared to him. Even though Jake Paul wasn't, he's not a small guy in general. But
Yeah, but it's still was it a 5-inch difference?
yeah.
Like he's 6'1" and he's 6'6".
Towering over him.
Like and almost over 100-pound difference. Damn near 200-pound. Like it's a cruiserweight fighting a heavyweight, bro.
Yeah, no, it was lopsided from the jump, truthfully. But once again, a valiant effort from Jake Paul. And then honestly, I don't know about after the fight. Anthony Joshua calling out Tyson Fury.
Why? Why, mate?
Hey man, why not? I guess you feel me. Got the battle of the
Brits.
yeah, battle of the bricks and the Usyk victims. Crazy.
On the R's.
Mhm.
Hey man.
I'm all for it though. More boxing matches.
Hey man, this nigga really used this nigga as a warm up. Like really think about it, dog.
Basically, you use him as like a little springboard and Sonic. Propel him to the next match.
That nigga was farming XP on Jake Paul.
Absolutely.
Said you are a good one to get to.
It's like a quick Pokemon battle before you face a gym.
No. But and some other stuff. Like I said on the podcast before, even like we said, we ain't gonna be talking about just sports sometimes, you feel me? I don't know if some of y'all saw it, but we have an Avengers Doomsday trailer that's out.
Mm.
Avengers Doomsday will be in theaters December 18th, 2026.
Sir.
And then people probably don't know I am very much like into like all that media stuff. Like I know a lot that's going on. He doesn't. He's more of a casual.
Here and there.
Yeah.
I catch what I can.
So
All ears though.
how do you feel about Steve Rogers?
I mean,
Steve Rogers button. Captain America.
yeah.
Push the button. God damn it.
I'm glad to see that he's back as expected, but you know, I expected to be with some weight behind it, sadly. And
You're gonna lose him again, probably.
9 times out of 10, yeah, that's what I'm preparing for. I'm preparing for the heartbreak because of how happy he looked in the trailer.
With the sun died.
And yeah, what this just knowing what this movie brings off the title alone. Yeah. The fact that they dropped this on us with a year wait. Marvel. Count your days. I'm not gonna lie. But,
They knew what they was doing.
yeah. They got us ready to see that next trailer. Honestly, I'm ready to see it, man.
The rumor next trailer is going to be Thor. He's going to be praying to his father to give him the strength for it. Well, what's coming next? Because he don't know what's gonna. Even if he's saying if he dies, just make sure his family is protected because he got a daughter now. And it's also rumors that Thor, he's from the Norse mythology, so he might come back as Rune King Thor if he dies. Because if you die in Norse mythology, you go to Valhalla if you're a valiant warrior. If you die in battle, so he can come back as Rune King Thor, which is he damn near like semi omnipotent or omnipresent. And the nigga got extra magic powers, so they gonna need all that to fight Doom. Because Doom in this storyline, all the universes clash into each other.
Right. I'm aware of that.
So, and in the aftermath, well, basically Doom caused all of it, was part of the cause of all of it, so he can start anew and make something called Battle World, which is a bunch of all the universes in one world that he rules over with the power of the Beyonders, which is the creators of the Marvel Universe in the comics.
And question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep up with the timeline, did this also happen after everything took place in the comics of what happened in
Yeah.
Endgame? This all literally happened right after?
Just happened like a couple years after, yeah.
Well, of course. But
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was the next phase, though. Or this is wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Kang, but they switched it to Doom to make it, because it
Of course.
make
Yeah,
it more
yeah,
accurate.
I'm well aware.
Yeah, but so he rules over everything. So it was only a few Avengers that or few Marvel heroes that survived everything, and they were frozen in a spaceship for 7 years. They came out. They had to do everything they can to try to stop Doom. Like they found like it was just like everything was fucked up. It was literally a army of Thors, like a Thor force. It was a land of Hulks. It was it was a bunch of Marvel beasts.
I can deal with it.
And you know how Doom is, ultimate hater, in the universe he created. Susan Storm and the kids that they had, the kids she had with Reed, or were his kids and his wife, while he was God King. So Doom, God King Doom.
A title I would never want to imagine, let alone see.
Yes. Black Panther was one of the key people to take him down, and then the last fight came down to Reed Richards and Dr. Doom.
Makes sense. I expect that matchup.
Then in the reset, Reed and his son just made a bunch of universes in the multiverse. So they probably gonna do it different. I don't know how they gonna do it in this one. I think the rumor is after Secret Wars, it's just gonna be one universe for everybody just in one. And they said the next saga after Secret Wars is gonna be the Mutant Saga.
that's gonna be introduced in X
Yes,
Men.
because and with that, it's a rumor because it's a Spider-Man movie coming out next year, right?
Right.
You probably know about Stranger Dreams, but it's a girl in there that plays uh I forgot her name, but she plays Max. Her name is Sadie Sink. She's rumored to be playing somebody in there. It's been really quiet, but the rumor is she's going to be playing Jean Grey,
Okay.
a young Jean Grey.
Man.
So, and it's rumored that Hulk is going to be in the movie too, and he's going to be Savage Hulk in there.
You're gonna get a demon back. Nice to see.
So Jean Grey in there with that. That's a good way to start introducing this mutant that's around.
And even then, it makes me wonder, like, with introducing, with them introducing the X Men. I wonder at what point or what version of Cyclops we're gonna be getting, and like who else gonna be in the roster itself.
Well, in Secret War, in Doomsday and Secret Wars, we getting the X-Men from the movies we grew up with. They're like they already
full-blown adults.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what's gonna be them for the universe. They gonna be there because Doom gonna go to their universe. Because
it makes sense. They'll already be developed and everything by then, or they'll be who they are.
Yeah, so we gonna get them like in the comic accurate suit, like how we got Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine. So they gonna be actually in there. We getting old Cyclops, like the original Cyclops,
Yeah,
like
original Cyclops design. Yeah,
Raven. We getting her. We getting everybody. We getting Professor X, Magneto.
as we should.
You probably ain't see the chair video, but nigga, the chair video, it had everybody in there. Like they just didn't show Chris Evans' name. Like they had everybody in there. Everybody from Fantastic Four.
Oh wait, yeah, where they listed who I was gonna be in the movie.
Yes,
I believe I didn't actually watch it, but I did see like screenshots of the list itself on Twitter.
Yes,
I definitely seen that.
Everybody that's gonna be in there.
I saw they were mentioning a lot of the older people that were already in the Avengers, or other people that were somewhat still alive or other universes.
Yeah, no, man. These next two movies gonna be a hit. I already said, nigga, probably because I'm biased, because that's my favorite Marvel storyline in the comics. But I already said this got the potential to be better than Infinity War and Endgame.
That's a big statement considering the feels that the movies, but I do feel like with the time off, with everything that is like at stake and it's going to be taking place in the story itself, can't argue that.
And another reason I say that too, the same two brothers that directed Infinity War and Endgame are directing Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Oh yeah, that's all we need to see. Or that's all we need to hear to know we need to see it.
Like I know that bitch is about to be a hit.
Absolutely, they're taking their time with it too.
That's the only reason Robert Downey Jr. came back.
Yeah, and they cooked with it. What do you think on the theories of everyone saying like that this possibility that Doom is gonna like have a possible memory of Tony Stark or like I don't think that's ideal. In my opinion.
They said Tony Stark. The directors did say Tony Stark death will be a key point in it.
I feel like okay, I understand them saying that, but
I think CC.
I feel like that's a pump fake, and they're known for stuff like that.
Yes,
because they're probably 100% truthful as far as to what they're saying, but I don't think that's pertaining to that particular question.
The thing is with that, my thing is with that, the way I interpret it, or a lot of people that got theories on that I agree with, that I was already thinking, it could be that he took Tony Stark's face when he died to not go on to that, like say like either that or his death reveals that he was always. This is gonna be a lot because they're gonna have to explain why he looked like Tony. If this is either they gonna say he's a variant of Doctor Doom, like this whole time, like his what if they do something like with his death somehow, what if it start Doomsday start that this whole time Tony Stark wasn't even a Stark. What if he was born Victor Von Doom and the Starks adopted him and named him Tony Stark? Look, see that one right there.
Nah, that is Plot twist. Plot twist. It's a mind fucking for sure.
Nigga, that would make people. That would split a lot of people. But I'm not gonna lie, I would kind of like it. Cause that would. I mean, it's not a way to fuck
I
up the death.
mean,
Cause
yeah,
it's
no.
still who he is at
It's
the end of the day.
mhm.
Like nigga, that's Tony Stark. Don't nobody care who he is. That's still Tony Stark to us.
No, for sure, but it's just okay. I feel like it does raise more questions still, because at that point, even if it's no immediate relationship, it's gonna be like, why the look, or why do they look alike?
Variant,
Once again, yeah, can't argue that.
multiple variants, or it just could be the thing. I don't. You haven't watched Loki, but another thing where people are saying
I
is
need
it's just variants that don't look like each other. Because there's variants of Loki that don't look like each other. There's a variant of Loki that's a female. There's a variant of Loki that's different. It's just variants that don't look like each other. So he still could be a variant of Tony. They still could be variants of each other. They're just different people. This one was born Tony Stark. That one was born Victor Von Doom.
Mm. Okay.
My whole thing is they keep the mask on and they play on it. It gotta be a thing where he has some people. The rumor is that he's gonna go to Captain America and he's gonna probably play as Tony Stark with a new suit on, or he gonna use Tony Stark face as the way to get them to do what he wants them to do.
And I just don't know how I feel about that, especially the last part.
If he plays the role and says he Tony Stark and he says his curse is coming back, I need you to come with me so we can fix it. He does that to the people he knows really not gonna question what he says.
Right. Just that.
I mean, it's a lot of things they could do. Like I said, I'm just interested to see how the story go. Like, it's one of the one times I really came like, cause you in game and Infinity War, it was like you knew what the fuck was gonna happen. Like,
Yeah, you knew it was at stake, and you knew who had what roles, and yeah, or what connections people had to what for certain shit to happen, and what was gonna have to happen.
this one is
Yeah,
up in the air. Like you know everybody gonna die in the end, but it's like how it's gonna happen and what's gonna happen. Damn near at this point, I don't know if everybody gonna die. It's gonna be a reset. Cause they did say they're gonna recast a lot of people. It's gonna be a few characters that survive the reset, and supposedly Scarlet Witch is still alive.
mm, which doesn't surprise
I mean, yeah, no. You see the Supergirl trailer?
I have not seen the trailer, and last thing I saw about Supergirl was of course at the end of the movie of Superman. That was really it.
Niggas are saying this is Guardians of the Galaxy 5.
Bad promo. Nah, it's not enticing. I can't really say it's
They
ruined.
said that's what that bitch looked like. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
you know how the planets look in Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
yeah, man.
This why niggas stick to Marvel. I'm not gonna lie, dog.
No, man.
I don't like all that otherworldly. Well, I do, you feel me? But when niggas just, you feel me, OD powerful, where it's just like, nigga, I can just go anywhere, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. It's kind of ass, you feel me? I feel like Invisible got the right balance, you feel me?
Is that invisible?
Yeah.
Can't argue that.
Them niggas got the right balance, you feel me? Yes, them niggas ain't the strongest in the universe, but there's still some niggas out there that can tap that ass, you feel me?
Every time.
You will never expect a nigga like Rex to catch a body out there. Two at the same time.
Alright, my bad.
Ha
Yeah,
ha.
she does it.
But yeah, man. It was a little short one today, y'all.
Yeah, man.
We missing that boy Key.
And that it is, and with holiday seasons and whatnot, very very late session. And then, Everybody having to lock in on what we had going on.
Yeah.
Chilling with the folks and everything.
But new year, new goals. We gonna be on one.
Absolutely.
Trust and believe, because it's gonna be 6 months to DreamCon. God damn it.
With the new year coming, trust me, definitely plan on picking up pace on a lot more things. Definitely about to start pushing out a lot more content. Both on the channel. Personally, my guy, plan on getting shit going with the streaming. Me and my guys getting it going with the music and everything.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get everything lit,
And
especially coming to next year.
And I got that story on the way too. That is in the works. It's a lot in the works. Trust and believe that.
Sir.
As always, man. Welcome to Sessions Podcast, man. Where you can't get in if you don't put in.
I'm trying